Hello, garden friends. I'm so excited that we got our new chicken coop delivered, set up, and the chickens are able to go in and out from the coop to the run. And now we're going to be planting the garden. So everything that I have here is for a reason. We have rosemary. I love the smell of rosemary, and this is a perennial, so it will it'll come back next year and it'll turn into a bush, which is kind of the goal. I would like to have two on either side and have it grow up pretty tall. And then we have some lavender. Lavender helps to have a calming effect on the chickens. And I forgot to say the rosemary is also, all these are pest repellents. But they also have beneficial properties for the chickens too. Then we have some thyme, some English thyme, some oregano. And what is this? This is mint. Okay, so I'm going to plant some rosemary.
What's rosemary?
Some lavender. They both are so aromatic, smell so good. Some thyme, oregano, and some mint. I like to use these moving mats. We've collected them over the years from various moves, and they make a great cushion place to kneel for the garden. Doesn't matter if they get dirty, I just keep using them outside. The sun is kind of shiny. Let me get over here. And then I made this little pathway around here that I'm gonna have this be the chicken garden. We're gonna call this a chicken garden. It's mostly perennial herbs that have pest repellent benefits, and they're also for the chicken health. So here's some of the compost. I got Bacto. It's the brand called Bacto. It's called the Cow. I haven't used it before, but it's what our local shop has available. But I've heard good reviews, so hopefully this will be a good compost mix. So I'm going to mix this up, and then I'll show you where we're going to plant everything. Okay, so now we got that all mixed in, and we're going to water it in before we add the plants. I'm in zone 7, so all of these, except for the basil, are going to be hardy for my zone and perennials, so they'll come back every year and fill out the space. It's suggested that you're supposed to plant about 2 feet apart, but I'm doing it a little bit closer because I really want to, especially for the rosemary and the lavender, to have more of a bushy hedge effect once it's all grown. The oregano and thyme, that'll fill out also, so I'm leaving some space in between for that. And then you will see I'm going to plant marigolds along the border, which are an annual, and they will I'll take them out at the end of the season. I'm going to plant some marigold seeds all along the border. Okay. Oh. Okay. Get way all the way over to the fence, honey. Okay, we're gonna go heavy. We're gonna go heavy on the marigolds. So let's start all through here. Just use it all up. Okay, can you cover that up?
Okay, give me the shovel.
Use your hand to cover it up.
I don't want to use my hand.
So if you have a little helper that wants to be a gardener, it's a great time to let them come in and help plant some seeds. But then you might have to go back and do some fixing up yourself. Because I want to go heavy and have a lot of marigolds, I just direct sowed straight from the seed packet. And they should start growing. They're a quick grower. And they're also good to feed them to the chickens because it helps make their yolks a more strong yellow color. All covered up?
No.
And that's good, that's good. We only need a little bit. Okay? So here I planted lavender because it has a relaxing effect on the chickens and it's a nice fragrance and makes the coop smell nice and adds pop of color along the fence line. And then we have oregano, which is good for their immune system and helps fight against common illnesses like salmonella, E. coli, avian flu, and it's just good for their overall health. And then we have some thyme, which is also helpful for respiratory health and antibacterial properties. And then we have some basil, which increases their egg quality and egg production, and it also has some antibacterial properties. And rosemary also helps to keep away pests and is also good for their respiratory health. So all of these have beneficial reasons why they're planted here. So in this corner I planted the mint separately so it does not get overgrown. It should be contained in that corner. It's good for keeping mice away and an insect repellent, and also the chickens enjoy eating it. So along the front of the chicken run, I'm going to plant some sunflowers that'll grow up tall and look great in the summertime, and also supplement some of their feed with this sunflower seed. Along this side of the fence, I was thinking of adding some currants and maybe a cucumber vine to trellis up to help supplement their food. So I hope this gives you some ideas of what you can plant around your chicken coop. Thanks for watching.